Frank Lloyd Wright was an architectural visionary whose work was as undeniably dynamic as his personal life. He wowed the world with his designs and scandalized society with his love affairs. His lasting legacy shapes what we live in and how we live our lives today. From the time he was born, Wright's mother was convinced he would become an architect. She picked his toys and encouraged his interests to shape him into the visionary he would become. Architecture critic Ada Louise Huxtable offers an objective look at his life and legacy in Frank Lloyd Wright. She explains the sources of his tumultuous and troubled personal life, his extensive career as a master builder, and the devastating tragedies that plagued him. Along the way, readers are also introduced to the masterpieces that defined his career. Featuring Asian flourishes, modern details, and open, flowing spaces, Frank Lloyd Wright, Prairie Houses, depicts how Wright's signature style evolved. Explore notable classics like the Dana Thomas House, the Roby House, and Wright's own signature home, Taliesin. These homes have become a living historical record of a style that forever changed American design. At age 70, and in the midst of the Great Depression, Frank Lloyd Wright was commissioned to design a house for philanthropist Edgar Kaufman. Perched upon a Pennsylvania waterfall, Falling Water has become one of the most famous homes of the 20th century. Falling Water Rising intertwines intense family drama, high society, and key figures such as Franklin Roosevelt and Albert Einstein into a compelling saga. As he finished the construction of Falling Water, Frank Lloyd Wright set his attention towards designing affordable middle-class residences. More than 100 of these modest homes were constructed between 1936 and Wright's death in 1959. Out of the hundreds of structures he designed throughout his career, few are in Virginia, and only one was built in Fairfax County. Frank Lloyd Wright's Pope Leahy House tells the story of this simple home designed for local journalist Lauren Pope. Wright called this type of home Usonian, small yet architecturally significant, carefully sited, and constructed of readily available local materials. Originally built in Falls Church in 1940, the Pope Leahy House now sits in Alexandria and is open for tours. Despite much professional success, Frank Lloyd Wright's love life was marked with scandal, passion, and tragedy. In 1903, Wright was commissioned to design a new home for Edwin and Mama Cheney. During the construction of the house, a powerful attraction developed between Mama and Frank. After abandoning their spouses, the lovers embarked on a course that would shock Chicago society and forever change their lives. Nancy Horan chronicles the scandalous love affair in Loving Frank. Frank Lloyd Wright's toils with love didn't begin nor end with one woman. In The Women, author T.C. Boyle blends fact and fiction in a novel that tells the story of Wright's life through the eyes of 4 women who loved him.